Hi guys, so I'm with my friend Peter, and there's been this trend going around where a girl asks a guy questions that girls are too afraid to. Do you have anything you think the viewers should know about you?
No, there's not much about me.
Are you single?
Yeah, I am. I race lasers in 420s competitively, and that's mostly what I do.
Alright, so I asked you guys to ask me questions on Instagram, and I'm gonna be doing the ones that have like the most likes on them because that means that you guys wanted those questions to be answered. Oh, and also, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. It's at Luca Whitaker, and subscribe to my channel for new videos every Sunday. Okay, first question. Do you guys find it cute when girls are the ones that make the first move?
It makes it easier. It's definitely less effort. It definitely shows that somebody's interested in somebody. It shows they
Care?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think it's cute if a girl is shy?
That can be like a little bit cute in the beginning, but other than that, it sort of just makes it difficult. It makes it kind of like hard to reach the person, and it just makes it feel super distant. So it makes it more difficult to like build a connection.
I mean, like, I guess for girls, I would just say like, look for signs that like a guy's into you. What are like some good signs?
I don't know what signs. I feel like they all just happen like unconsciously, like what you would do. Take a step back and look around and be like, oh, is this person always around me? Is this person always trying to talk to me? Just making yourself familiar with them and getting to know them, because that's like pretty much the only place you can start.
What do you do at sleepovers?
Boys don't have sleepovers.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, we actually have a lot of sleepovers. A lot of my nights spent here have just been like massive sleepovers with 15 guys. They're the best. They're so much fun, especially since I'm new here. It's a great way to like really get to know all the guys and build a connection with them. I find like when you're like coming to a place and meeting new people, you can always be like friendly with somebody and you can always get to know someone. But I think with the guys, and like when you're building like a good like foundation for a group of guys, it matters a lot with like the history you have with them, because like a lot of these kids are like growing up together, and then I'm just like jumping in, so it's nice to have like the sleepovers and get to know them.
Do you guys like play games? Or like pillow fights?
Yeah, there are a lot of games.
Because I've heard some stories about some sleepovers.
Yeah, a lot of games, a lot of rowdiness.
What's the first thing they notice about girls?
Well, I mean, obviously, like when you're just looking at somebody, the first thing you're gonna see is how they look. But a lot is to do like with how they carry themselves and how they talk to other people.
Such a good answer. Do you compare yourself to other guys?
I think it's hard not to. Like, everybody compares himself to everybody else. The less you can do that, the better.
What does it mean when a guy calls a girl cute? Okay, I'm really interested. What are you gonna say for this one?
I mean, it basically means what it means. A guy's like interested in a girl, and they definitely just want to start something or just get closer with them. Nobody would call, I don't think.
But does it mean like more like cute and like, oh, like you're cute, or like, okay, when you're talking to your guy friends, are you like, oh, that girl's cute, or oh, that girl's hot?
I don't think any guy says cute to another guy.
Okay. That's interesting. That's tea. Do you guys ever purposely hurt girls? And it doesn't have to be about you specifically, but like your friends.
Any guy would. I think it would take like a psychopath for anybody to, unless it's some type of revenge or like they actually want to get back at somebody. But I don't think anybody would go out and hurt someone unless you have something else to say. What do you mean playing?
Like, you know, games.
Yeah, there are definitely some guys playing games with girls, just like leading them on, keeping them, I guess, like at an arm's reach.
Yeah. What is your like, I want this girl to catch feelings for me, and then?
Like, what do you mean?
If you knew you like didn't want to like actually have a relationship with a girl, like what would you like say to like make her like catch feelings for you?
If I didn't want to?
Yeah.
Why would I do that?
I don't know, just for fun. A lot of guys do it, I know.
If I don't want a relationship with someone and I want her to catch feelings,
yeah,
that's like counterintuitive.
Okay, so you don't do that.
No.
Okay, good.
That would just be more stress, because then that's just way more stressful.
Good
I don't have time for that.
Good, that's good. Who do guys prefer to make the first move? I don't know what that means. Like, do guys prefer, like, would you prefer for a girl to make a first move, or would you like to be the one?
Yeah, I would prefer it. I mean, it just makes it easier, and it definitely shows, it takes away the, like the anxiety that like, yeah, I want to get closer to this person, but I'm still keeping a distance because I don't want to embarrass myself if she doesn't actually like me. It would be like, if she makes the first move, then it's like kind of already confirmed that, okay, you can't really mess up at this point. You can't like be stupid and make yourself look so dumb.
Does acne matter? It makes us insecure. Well, it makes me. Not this person said this.
I'm not sure. I don't know. Nothing against like makeup or anything, but when people do go really overboard trying to put like on a ton of makeup, I think that isn't as flattering as just going like,
Oh, natural.
yeah.
If you know a girl likes you, what do you do? Like if you heard through the grapevine.
I think one of the easiest things that we have is Snapchat. So you can just like always talk to somebody, and that's like if you're not in like constant contact with them, like if you don't go to school with them, or if you're not like in the same friend group or like hanging out with them. So Snapchat makes it super easy to kind of like talk to a lot of people, and I don't know.
What body parts of a woman do you look at the most?
Do I have to answer this?
No, you don't have to.
You just did though.
We'll go with the feet. Why do guys keep looking at a girl? There's a boy who stares at me and smiles at me, but never comes over to talk. Weeks he just told me he wants to be friends. This
Okay, well I don't understand that last
heated.
part. I don't understand that last part.
I definitely do.
But if you're, like if I'm like always looking back and forth at somebody, like you know when you're in class, you'll be looking at someone and then they'll look back and then like,
Yeah.
you can definitely tell. I think those are like obvious signs, but then that last part of them saying they just want to be friends, I don't know, maybe they were too shy or too nervous. That one
Or
stumped
maybe
me.
they just don't want a relationship.
Yeah, that one stumped me.
I mean, because I feel like some people just like don't want a relationship. Like I didn't want a relationship like all of high school. Do you look to girls with short or long hair?
Unless it's going for like a specific style. I think style like matters a lot in a person. I think if you're going like with a specific style or like
Just in general, like do you prefer short or long hair?
I don't think that's ever been like a deciding like factor, like a choice. I think it's however the person wears it, however they rock it.
Do you guys prefer more outgoing girls, or are shy girls cute too? Fellow shy girl over here.
More outgoing makes it a lot easier, makes it a lot more fun, because when they're shy, like I was saying before, they could feel super distant and like hard to reach. So just more outgoing makes it a lot more fun to be around, because then you're just gonna attract a lot more people. You're gonna have a lot more fun
Do girls do stupid things like flirting?
all the time.
They do? Tell us about
Ooh.
that.
And what's like the worst pickup line that you've...
I've never gotten a pickup line. I've never used one or gotten one.
Okay, not a pickup line, just like a really awkward situation.
People grab my face and I hate that. If somebody is...
God, I would hate that.
Yeah,
That
it's
would startle
awful.
me.
People love to like touch my scar and grab my face and like it gets me mad. But if somebody does that, like no matter like who they are, it's pretty much an instant turn on.
Definitely.
What's interesting about that is if you did that to a girl,
Yeah, people would be all over you.
right?
People would lose it.
Wow, that's interesting that women do that.
That's not a super common one, but it's definitely happened.
So what's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you?
Wow.
Ever?
He's really
No,
going
I couldn't
at
even
it.
think of
Karen
any.
is hitting the hot seat questions.
Okay, well when I was in 7th grade, there was this one girl. I guess I was like talking to her and getting closer with her. She was gonna be my first kiss. She bit my lips super hard and I started bleeding really badly.
Why did she do that?
I couldn't answer that. I can't answer.
Was it like on purpose?
I hope not. I don't think so. I mean,
Oh, okay. I thought she was like,
not.
thought she was being like really
probably
smooth.
not.
Would you rather us girls tell you how we feel, and you not feel the same, or not risk anything to avoid making things awkward?
Okay, telling us how you feel is like, that's super nice, because then there's just no more guessing. It just cuts back on the stress. Because I feel like I'm definitely somebody that would get stressed out about what each person thinks. The second one is...
Yeah, but what if like the girl doesn't know that you like them?
What do you mean?
Sometimes girls just don't know if like a guy likes them or not. If
I
it's
think
more than that.
I think if the girl starts to make moves and the guy kind of just stays pretty passive, then it's clear that yeah, they still want to be friends, but probably just not in that direction.
That's first date idea.
Oh, I don't have one.
Yes, you do.
You have one.
Yes, you
you
do.
have a dream date.
Just tell us like a time that you enjoyed.
I'm not sure. One of my friends, they're much older, they were telling me about their older sister being taken out on this first date. I can't even remember like what most of the day was, but they did like a bunch of fun stuff during the day, and then they picked up like the Checkers fast food and went to the top of the parking garage
Nice.
and watched the sunset just to hang out, and yeah, that was pretty nice.
Yeah. Just don't go to the movies. Like,
Yeah, don't go to the movies.
it's just bad.
Don't go to the
Because
movies.
you can't talk to the person, you can't
Because
get
you
to know
probably
them.
have like 30 minutes of like actually talking to somebody.
And then it's just awkward, like this for 30 minutes or an hour.
Yeah, that's how you matter.
Does that matter?
Not really, no. I mean, I'm pretty tall, so I don't think I would have issues finding anybody that's like, because I know there are some guys that have issues with girls that are taller than them or like the same height, and they get a little bit bugged out about that, but I don't think it matters a huge bit.
Like, do you talk to your guy friends? Like, what percentage of like the conversation with your guy friends is about girls?
I'd say probably about 30 or 40%.
Okay.
The rest is either about other guys and like other girls and like what else is going on with other people. Honestly, yeah, just a lot of like stupid banter. There's a lot of wasted space in what guys talk about, but it's definitely present. I would only really talk about other girls with guys that I'm close with and can trust, because then I don't know like what's going around and who's talking to who, and especially being new, like I don't know who I can talk to yet.
Keep up with that strategy.
Yeah, I don't know who I can like talk to yet, and
Definitely just...
I still always bounce everything off my roommate back up north, so my best friend back up from home.
Well, I think we got a lot of good questions. Yeah, just like spill the tea.
I mean, in most cases, guys never really have any bad intentions. They are usually a lot more nervous, usually as nervous, if not more nervous than the girl is to talk to the guy. Even no matter like what face they put on or like what facade they present, most people are still insecure, and they're not always what they present themselves as. Everybody's still shy, everybody's still nervous.
Is there such a thing
that.
as a girl being too attractive?
I don't think so, no.
I mean, it doesn't make
Like,
it less
you
likely
just
that
can't.
you're going to approach her.
Like, literally in high school, guys just never approached me. Like, I would always have to make the first move.
Yeah,
Every
it's just the
single
worst
time.
issue.
It is though, because I was
Just
really
being too
shy.
attractive.
Go for it, guys. Go for it.
Only the guys that have absolutely nothing to lose are the ones that
All the
march up
time.
to the hottest girl because they have nothing to lose and they're
Yeah.
just like used to the rejection, and so they just go for it because it's a numbers game for them.
Well, guess what? Some guys just don't have game, and it's just annoying because like you don't want to be the one doing all of the work. They're too nervous to like even notice that like I'm actually interested in them. So that's when I just signed off, when I was like intentionally single on YouTube.
Yeah, that can definitely be tiring, just following somebody around. It also can make yourself insecure about that relationship, because if you feel like you're always the one that's chasing somebody down, trying to talk to somebody, trying to like get closer with someone, and all you get is kind of just like a cold shoulder, it definitely feels like the person's not into you, and then you're just like confused with the signs you're getting.
How does she know if you're into that situation or if it's just like, yeah, you're a great
Okay, so
friend?
from a girl's perspective, it is so hard to know if you're like in the friend zone, and probably for you too, you know?
But how you're saying they make the first move, it makes it easier for us, and also like it confirms that they do like us, so it takes away that like anxiety, but it can all be too stressful. It's way too much work.
What would you want to ask girls if you could find out?
Oh my god, ask me one question.
Why do girls, it feels like you guys put a lot of energy into playing games and going back and like trying to project something that isn't really like the way you actually feel. Like I've seen that with a lot of girls that I'm pretty close with, and I see how they talk to other guys, and they talk about like the issues they have and what they have to do. Like, oh, they can't respond in this amount of time, they have to act like this, they have to be like that. I feel like it's just too much effort. And
So let me give you the tea. So personally, I feel like it all comes down to like the person's insecurity. Like if I were to be nervous about like how much time a guy is like responding to me, then that means that I'm insecure about myself. If I'm getting worked up about like why a guy's not responding back to me, then that obviously means I think I'm not good enough for them. And if someone plays games, I don't play games with guys, so like I'm just very straightforward, you know?
That's probably even more terrifying.
I'm trying to think, like what do you mean by games? Like
just like putting on
because we love the chase, yeah.
You love to be chased.
No, we love the chase. We love the chase. Because sometimes when you find out like when a guy like likes you, it's just like not as fun. Okay, I definitely have my friends, girlfriends that like feel the same way.
That's just women trying to gratify their ego.
Yeah,
trying to feel
it's-
better about themselves. Like, oh, this guy already likes me. I'm still not good enough. Let me find somebody else to tell me
yeah.
that he also likes me.
yeah, I think it literally all boils down to like insecurity and like how mature that person is. If an immature girl would definitely like play games with like Snapchat a lot of guys just so like it like gratifies their ego, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I see that.
I think that was enough. Thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely make sure to subscribe, and thank you so much to Peter for being put in the hot seat today. I really appreciate it. Have a great day. Bye.
I got so much back, I think I'm never running out, yeah. Bust me down a wood, bitch, I don't do this for no clout, hey. I got so much back,